Happy Friday. I am excitedly running out to go get me some tomato starts, and then we're actually going to go to Farm and Home and see if they have any Cornish cross chickens. I'm going to decide this week. It's like Homestead start over for the year, since basically nothing's gone right so far. Some things have gone okay, but I'm behind on raising my meat chickens. TSC's not carrying them anymore. I did call Farm and Home like a week and a half ago and they had them, so I'm hoping that they still have them today. So let's hope for good success today, that my greenhouse still has tomato starts and I can find my chickens. Okay, well, I have the chickens home, but I'm not ready. So I need to go get the chicken tractor, pull it over here in front of the shed so I can hook up the heat lamp. Then I'll put the girls in there once the heat lamp's up, girls, boys. And then I need to wash out last year's feeders waters. But I'm so excited, it feels like a homestead again. Hey, they're all in here, yay! Here's your food. So, they're all in here. I got the heat lamp going. They have a little bedding in their little nest. All of them have had a drink of water, and now their food's out. The brave ones are exploring, so I'm super excited to have my meat chickens again. Come on out, it's fun. But we'll keep you guys up to date on how they grow. Well, I have the chickens all settled, and I planted way too many cucumbers in this little spot, not knowing how my germination was going to be because I was having such bad germination with other things, and almost all of them came up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take most of these out. I'll leave like 3 in this spot, and I'm going to plant them on my trellis where my peas were supposed to grow. So that'll be fun. So let's just grab the thing of old cardboard, and we're going to take most of these out. Might be tricky because it's growing down in the straw. Okay, we'll leave those 2, and then we'll transplant all of these over there.
Hey friends, I am home from work. Actually, I've been home for a little while. It's about almost 6 o'clock. We have some asparagus, some Michigan raised, grown, whatever the best word is. Michigan is very well known for their asparagus. Wow, it's hot today. So asparagus has been cooking for a little while. It's about done. I just wrapped it in this little foil pack with some olive oil, salt and pepper. Pretty much all I put on it. And then we're also having some ribeye steaks tonight. Just me and Rachel, but there was a deal on steaks, so I grabbed extra. We'll have leftovers for tomorrow. And for the rest of Friday, we have an appointment this evening at 7 o'clock, so it's part of the reason we're eating now. I guess it is dinner time, but we do have an appointment tonight, so we're probably going to wrap up our Weekend in Review Friday edition here. Man, these things are going to cook fast. They're kind of thin steaks. So we're going to wrap this up here for today, and we'll come back in the morning. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning for breakfast.
Good morning, guys. I'm heading out to the garden this morning to grab some lettuce and some of the ripe strawberries. I thought I'd give you guys an update on the baby chicks. Last night, Todd and I threw the tarp up over the mobile chicken tractor. We got a new one this year. It almost goes end to end across. It's going to do a lot better job than the tarp that we had last year for keeping rain and winds off the chickens. But everyone made it through the night, so super excited about that. They've already been out playing and scratching in the grass, so that makes me happy. Good morning, happy Saturday. This will be my first big huge harvest from the garden salad bar. One thing I never think of is to get out here early in the morning while it's still cool and the greens are crisp. I don't want to harvest them in the evening when they're all wilty. Look what I found underneath some of the kale leaves. Those are eggs of some kind. Don't know what. Yuck. I don't want those in there. Let's see what I can find for ripe strawberries. This plant is just loaded, her bed. Okay, well, not bad. That's my first little strawberry harvest of the season. These strawberries plants are so heavy that they're just falling over. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just start watching it every single day because there's some that just have a light color on the underside. But they're so full, the plants are just laying down. So I think that's a good sign. Just worry about it's pretty crowded in both of my beds, so I just have to be able to dig and watch for them.
Good morning. From me, I know Rachel already said good morning to you guys. Now we're having breakfast, so it's morning again. You haven't even had coffee yet?
No.
Oh, jeez. You had a busy morning.
Yeah.
Having leftover breakfast, which is our leftover ribeye steaks from yesterday. Some cherry tomatoes I found in the back of the fridge. Some kale that Rachel got out of the garden this morning.
Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was hungry, and I think we're out of sausage.
Oh.
Breakfast sausage.
Well,
the homemade kind.
Yeah. We still have plenty of pork. We can make our own.
Right.
You had quite the harvest in the garden this morning.
Yeah, boy.
Michigan strawberries. We're gonna have a bumper crop of strawberries this year.
So, like, remember how I said I thought the wind laid down the strawberries? No way, they are so loaded. It's because they're too heavy. And this, I just got done washing my lettuce harvest, so, and then plus I bagged up a whole bag for Cam to take to Claire's family. Nick, Emily, if you're watching, if you come by every week, you can start taking home stuff.
We got food.
Yeah. I'm gonna have more salad greens than I know what to do with, so.
But no spinach. Right? Hey!
I gave them an update on the chickens.
Oh, the babies?
They're all doing great.
They were cute last night. I checked them before bed and they were all cuddled up sleeping, but half of them were under the light and half of them were not.
Yeah, so for me, raising them this way, I did a whole video on it last year where I just direct brood them in the chicken tractor. They'll probably stay in that one area or so for the first week. I'll move like the light and the box around to keep that in a fresh area. And then come week 2, they start getting moved every day. By week 3, it's like twice a day.
That's one of the advantages of doing them later in the season when it's warmer.
Yep.
Because if we don't have to have a separate brood container, they can go right in the tractor. And right on grass from day 1.
Yep. So, on my agenda today is, I didn't get those tomatoes planted yesterday, so I need to do that.
I think, totally not fun, but I think I really need to get to mowing again today. The yard proper around the house hasn't been mowed for over a week now, since before the graduation party last week, and it's getting pretty shaggy, and I don't want to get away from me. If I can get that done in a decent amount of time, I'm going to work some more on the back, I think, with the big mower.
It's supposed to be not like, it's not going to rain today, but it's not going to be like an extremely beautiful day, like cloudy all day.
Perfect. I don't like it when it's really hot.
Hey guys, back out in the garden to transplant my tomatoes. So I just wanted to share what varieties I got. I got San Marzano, beefsteaks. This is called a sun sugar. It's like a orange cherry tomato. Romas, I got lots of Romas. Oh, I don't know what that one is. It's a cherry tomato, I know that. This is called a health kick. It's supposed to contain lots of antioxidant lycopene. Another health kick, another health kick, another health kick. Those just sounded good to me. This is another Roma. And then these two, I think, are both called a mountain spring. They're supposed to be crack resistant, so is that even recording? Yeah. So I'm just gonna lay these out where I want to plant them, and then we'll get to planting. Okay, what I'm gonna do to try to make life better for the tomatoes is I've really pulled the mulch away. I have some just all-purpose fertilizer. Not fertilizer, I guess, but amendments. Some organic fertilizer and some peat moss. Now this soil has been worked for a couple years. It had sunflowers and garlic in it, and there's life in it, like beautiful earthworms, but it is still a bit I don't know, tight, I guess. So I'm going to mix in a little peat moss with it. I'm going to do that in every hole. My thought process is it will help raise up where I'm planting higher than the straw mulch, so it doesn't act like a cavity for the water. So just to let you know what I'm dealing with, it's kind of clay sand, I guess. A mix of clay and sand. I'm just making this up completely. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do for each one of the tomatoes that I'm planting.
Saturday's done.
Done.
I can do no more. It got mowed for about 6 hours, 7 hours.
Yeah, 7 probably, because I gardened for 5.
It's almost all done. There's a couple spots way in the back that are still too muddy. In fact, I almost got stuck.
You did get stuck 3 times.
With the 0 turn, I got stuck 3 times in the yard, and then I almost got stuck with the big tractor way, way, way in the back.
I got fried in the garden. I got so hot, I came in, just threw a bathing suit top on and like a jumper, just so it was like aeration going on. And I ended up getting fried.
This morning you said it's going to be nice, not too hot,
Yeah,
cloudy.
I did.
Sun was out all day.
It wasn't, yeah.
Baked us.
But I got all my tomatoes planted.
Good.
They need a good watering though. I don't know if they can wait till tomorrow night's rain. I'll check on them when I get home. Baby chicks are still doing good.
They are. I saw them running around eating grass.
Yeah. They're eating all the ants and stuff because that's right where the buffet table was set up.
Oh.
So there's tons of ants from like the pop being spilled and like sugary things
From the
falling.
wedding reception,
Yeah.
yep.
So
We both just took some showers. It's about 5 o'clock. We're done with Saturday. I didn't film any mowing today because I've done that. I feel like the last 3 videos or something had me mowing grass. So, but I promise I really did mow.
he did. It looks great.
So we took some showers. We got some fresh clothes on. We're gonna go to town, and we feel like we deserve some dinner somewhere.
Yep.
So we're gonna go out for the night. See you in the morning.
Yep. See you in the morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is
Good morning to you.
Sunday. The forecast is 50% chance of rain. So I'm hoping after church I can recover my green beans. I'm going to, last night after dinner we picked up a big bale of that Pro Mix growing medium.
Mm-hmm. That's the stuff that Luke and my gardener uses in his raised beds, right?
Well, I think he used it in a couple. So I'm going to do that. Lots of awesome feedback on the gardening videos, so can't thank you guys all enough. It's, of course, probably like Todd and I were talking like beekeeping. You ask a question and people are going to give you 10 different answers. So I have a lot of that I'm turning through. But I know one of the things is I need to get the straw off the onions and give them nitrogen before this rain, because heavy nitrogen feeders, and I haven't fed them since I planted them. And they said the bulbs need a lot of sunlight.
Oh.
So
So you need to get the straw off so it doesn't shade them.
right. So I'm going to do that today. And what are you doing?
My mowing that I did on the pasture in the back needs a second pass because
It looks like a really bad haircut. Right?
it does. I had to raise we only have a finish mower. We don't have like a brush hog type style mower. So I could take my finish mower and I raise it up as high as it can go. And in doing so, some of the grass was 2 feet tall. Of course, it misses a lot. And we just want to clean. It hasn't been mowed yet this year, so thank you.
You're welcome.
We kind of want to get one good mowing now, and then after that, we'll probably go to like once a month type cycle just to help keep the grass healthy. And we're noticing the more we mow it, the less weeds and the more grass there is, which is good.
Yeah, it's definitely helping in the regeneration process. One of these days we'll get out there though and do a proper plow and grade and an actual seeding adventure, but I don't think it's in the plans this year to do that. Number one, we don't have a plow.
We have a single bottom plow, but that would take a while.
Not plow, I guess I mean till. That's probably what I mean.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Dinner last night was good. We went to that one little, we've showed it a couple times before in our videos, that little Mexican restaurant where they make like those little pizza things that we like with the chorizo, and it was good
really
to get away.
And we went for a walk by the river. Todd's eye-spying some fishing spots for the future.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys later this afternoon.
I stopped mowing because there was a lot of birds in this little section of grass area, and it seemed like they weren't happy. Weren't happy that I was doing what I was doing. And I've seen them land some places. I don't want to destroy someone's family. Oh. It looks like it might be some kind of old nest or something there. I think I found it. Look at that tiny, tiny. I can't mow this now. It's like camouflaged in there. I hope I didn't destroy any other families. As I'm finishing this little triangle piece it's not a necessity at this point. I'm gonna wait a couple weeks. Them eggs should hatch and those guys should be off on their own. And we'll do this another day. I think I mowed enough for the last 2 days. I did a second pass on all of this. It still looks a little clumpy in spots because there's a lot of grass. Almost wondering if we had a hay rake, if I could rake all this up. I'm just gonna touch up a couple more little spots and call it a day for mowing. Move on to the next thing.
So I know I look a little silly, but I rushed out here after church to get my green beans planted. Rain was coming and I got soaked. But I want to show you what I did. So like I mentioned yesterday, I went and got a bag of Pro Mix and I put that down and planted my beans in this Pro Mix soil. So I'm going to keep you guys updated if it works. I hope it does. And it already got watered from the rain, so that's good. And then I did go ahead and give nitrogen to all the onions, but I want to show you these over here. So these had all that straw on it, and I pulled most of the straw away and fertilized them deeply with some nitrogen. Look, Todd, this is the one I was telling you about. Look at that.
Yeah.
Already getting a nice little bulb. So I'm gonna just keep coming back here and pulling back the soil away from them. And hopefully we have some really good onions. So we're gonna pick some strawberries before we end the weekend in review? It's that time of year that you've got to pick them every day, or the birds are going to get them, or something else. There's a big one right there.
Some of them need one more day.
Well, then give them one more day if they need it.
I'm just gonna eat them.
Okay.
So all my mowing's done for the weekend. All your gardening's done for the weekend.
Yeah.
It's about 1 o'clock on Sunday. And I think we're done. I think I'm gonna head in. I got soaked too on the tractor.
Ooh, pretty, pretty.
Here, look at that one.
Oh, wow, nice.
And I think we're going to wrap up for the weekend. We're going to leave a link over here on the side to our playlist with all of our other weekend and reviews for you guys to check out.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Look at that sucker.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, talk to you guys next week, I guess.
Bye.
Bye.